YouTube, it's George and today I wanted to show you my favourites for the month of April. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight to it, and my first favourite this month has got to be Nivea for Men Moisturising Cream. It's for face, body and hands, but I mainly use this for my face. Although I do like that it's for everything, because then you're only able to carry around one product for your whole body. I've been using this for a little while now, and I can honestly say that it's one of my favourites and something that I do use every day. I put it on every time after I have a shave. I'm not a professional with this sort of stuff, so I don't really know how to describe it, but it's really moisturising and lasts actually quite a long time. This was a big tub and it was £4 I believe, but you can get it for Tesco's and it's quite often on offer. It's not greasy at all, it just helps to get rid of that sort of tight skin feeling that you have after you've had a shave. I'd highly recommend it, and it's relatively cheap for how good it is, really. Sticking to men's grooming, my next favourite is this Boss Selection Cologne aftershave, whatever you want to call it. This isn't actually a monthly favourite, this has always been my favourite aftershave, but I've never actually mentioned it before in a YouTube video, so I thought I would. I first got this 6 years ago, could even be longer, on a ferry trip to France, and we went into the duty free, I had a look round, and I was just panicking, I really wanted an aftershave, and this was on offer in there, so I picked it up completely by chance. I couldn't even smell it because it was in one of them gift set boxes things, but I bought it and it's literally been my favourite aftershave since then. It's kind of sweet but fresh, and for a men's fragrance I think that's quite rare because they always try and be like really gritty and rugged. That's just not me. But it's also really distinctive. When I go into them duty free shops, I always feel like every single aftershave or perfume smells exactly the same as each other, but this one really does have a distinctive smell. Now it is Boss, which isn't actually a brand that I'm like really in love with. They make great suits and stuff, but it's just not a brand that I'm like really dedicated to and follow a lot. But their scent is on point, and I really hope they never stop making this, because if they did I would absolutely be devastated. Also, I always have a problem asking for it for Christmases and birthdays, because whenever anyone asks me what I want, I'm always like, oh, I could do with another aftershave, Hugo Boss Selection. And so they go into the shops asking for Hugo Boss Selection, and then often they'll like come back with a selection of different miniature Boss aftershaves. I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted. The one that I actually like is called Selection. Very confusing. Literally love it, my favourite scent ever. But another favourite of mine this month, which I have absolutely been loving, and I've sort of binge watched the whole series in literally about 3 days, is American Horror Story Hotel. It wasn't released recently, but I've just discovered it and absolutely loved it. Lady Gaga is absolutely incredible in it, which I'm surprised at, because first and foremost she's a singer, but obviously she is an actress because she can do incredibly well, and I think she even won an Emmy for it. So I love the whole series. I'm not one for horror films or anything like that, but I like a horror that has a good storyline to it, like good beginning, middle and end, which I feel American Horror Story does. So far I've watched the first series and the last one, and absolutely love the two of them. I haven't watched the ones in between. I really should probably get around to watching them, but I've heard some of them are scarier than others, so I'm not too sure whether I will actually watch them. But I'm also really excited for the next one when it gets revealed. Apparently Lady Gaga's in it again, and it should be amazing. So I would recommend that you watch that if you're into horror, but even if you're not into horror, you can get into it like I did. Next, Seychelles by the White Company candle. Me and my sister bought this for my mum for Mother's Day. Not cheap, especially for a candle, but I know candles aren't cheap anyway. They're just stupidly and unnecessarily expensive in my opinion. But this one does smell incredible. This is Seychelles by the White Company, and I don't really know how to explain it. I'd say it was fresh, slightly coconutty, vanilla-y. It's just really nice. We haven't actually lit it yet, which is really embarrassing that I'm actually mentioning it in a favourites video when we haven't actually lit it, but we're scared to light it because once it's gone, and it's like burning money because it was so freaking expensive. But it does smell absolutely incredible. So if you are thinking of getting an expensive candle or investing in a candle, I would recommend the White Company Seychelles because it smells amazing. And it also does kind of smell like you're on holiday, which I'm guessing is the sort of thing they were going for, considering it's called Seychelles, which I know is a holiday location. And also it looks cute, all white and nice minimal writing, which goes really well in our new living room. Smells good, looks good, I love it. And that was £55 I believe, however we did have a discount code. Next is this new jacket that I've just picked up. I have actually made a video on this. It was just a really short video showing off my new purchase. It's from Zara. I need to stop moving it because it's really loud. It's from Zara. It's a really nice, dusty, smooth, dark cream, khaki, brownie colour. It's kind of like a wet coat material, which is ideal because I don't actually own a nice wet coat or a wet coat at all, to come to think of it. It's really thin, but that's ideal, I feel, for a British summer because it will rain a lot, but sometimes it's not that cold, but it will rain. So this is ideal for them sort of situations. And I also went to see Years and Years 2 nights ago, and I wore this, which is ideal because you're going up to London. So I wanted to be covered and waterproof just in case it rained, but it was perfect because it wasn't too big and bulky to carry when we were actually in the concert. It was perfect for that occasion. I love the colour, I love the length of it, and it's got a really nice hood as well. And I also love that it's matte. I don't know, it just looks so smooth and sleek, and I love the colour. The colour is very me currently. It was £59.99, I believe, from Zara, and now I've got it, I wear it a lot. So that's another favourite of mine this month. Another thing I've been loving this spring in general and Easter is pastel colours. You can also watch my video on that. I'll link it in the description below. Just everything that I've been wearing. If I've wanted to feel seasonal and like bright and springy, then I've been loving pastel colours like pastel pink, pastel yellows, all sorts. So I'll link that below, and I would love it if you gave that a watch. But finally, my favourite this month is just anything monogrammed. Anything that has my initials on it. I don't know why, I just love that it's personalised and I buy it, which is really bad because a lot of the time I don't have the money to buy such stupid little things, but I do because it's got my initial on it, and that's probably why they do it actually, because I bet a lot more people do buy it if it has their initial on it, and I am one of them suckers that's like, oh my god, it's got my name on it, it's meant to be, I must buy it. So this month, 2 things that I have got. This scented candle with a G on it. This was from Marks and Spencer's. It was only £6, so it's actually really good. It's in this really nice gold box, which I actually love the box, so I think I'm going to keep the box as well as the candle inside. This is the candle, which I absolutely love. It's really simplistic, but it's got a G on it, which I absolutely love, and it will look so good in my university room as well as my bedroom at home. And they just really got me with the fact that it had my letter on it. And also, the cherry on top is that it actually smells amazing. It's grapefruit and ginger, so it's really fresh, fruity, and again, quite different to a lot of candles. I hate candles which smell sort of dusty and churchy. I like fresh, fruity scents, and this is just that, so it's perfect for me. And the fact it has a G on it, I am just loving this like crazy. And then another monogram thing that I have is this glass that my sister actually bought me. I believe she got it from TK Maxx. I don't know how much it was. Actually, I do. There was a sticker left on the bottom. It was only £2 from TK Maxx, which I think is pretty good. It's a really thin glass, which I have this really weird thing that anything thin, like china mugs or glass, like wine glasses that are really thin, if I'm drinking from it, I just have the urge to bite it and smash it. I don't know why. Luckily I haven't done that with this yet, and I'm actually quite liking that it's thin, but yeah, just a warning. This might not be here next month because I've probably broken it. But I just feel really cool drinking from it. I also love the font of this. It's like very 1920s Art Deco, which is a period in time which I'm absolutely obsessed with. The whole Great Gatsby thing. Love this glass. Okay, I think that is actually it. That is my monthly favourites for April. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please like it and comment below. If you're not already, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel for more videos. And also check out all of my other social media, such as Twitter, Instagram and Tumblr. They're the sort of main ones that I use. Follow. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next week. So first of all is